Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. Yay! I'm so excited just because it's like so long overdue. I've been like trying to get this out for like forever already, but okay, I'm just glad I'm here now and that it's happening. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is my fitness journey, of course, right? Like how I started. I get, a lot of questions as to people asking me, how I started, what got me into it. And so, yeah, that's why I'm here. So let's get started. I started off around October, November of 2017. So around that time. For that, like I was working out. However, though, I wasn't actually being consistent. I wasn't that like educated like at all. I would just go like once or twice a week and for 40 minutes and then call it a workout. But it wasn't until October, November of 2017 that I actually ended up being like extremely consistent and like actually ended up dedicating myself more into like the gym life. So kind of like what got me into it was during that time I was going through a lot of personal like family problems, as well. I had just like experienced like a big breakup, so that was another reason as well, why, because of all these like negatives and like downfall stuff like going on like in my life at the time. I've always been a person who likes turning anything negative going on in my life into something positive, or like still doing like positive things like in my life, doing things to better myself, doing things that make me happy. And so that's really why I decided that year, it was my junior year of college, why I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna start going to the gym. And that's what I did. I ended up dedicating myself like every day, like along with like my school responsibilities. Like, as I was in school as it is, like all day, like school, I worked at school. I was like in other involvement like at school, but I made it a thing during that time, like, you know what, I can't leave school until I work out or get my workout in, whether it was before class, whether it was not during class, whether it was like in between gaps, or after class, like at night once I was done with my day, like at 10 p.m. And yeah, so I kind of like made it a thing for myself, like, no, like I can't leave until I get my workout in. And that's pretty much like how I started like forcing myself to just like go every single day, like in the very beginning. At that time, like I was like, I'm not gonna let my emotions, like of feeling tired or sad or whatever it was, like get the best of me. Like I'm just going to like just still go and like make it. And I would. Even till this day, I still use that method, like I don't let my emotions like control my decisions. Like it's all in the mind. So it's like, I set my mind to it. That's kind of like how I started my commitment to the gym, of like being consistent. As for my diet, a lot of people ask me like, oh, like, about my diet and things like that. Like in the beginning, I'm gonna be honest, like I mentioned it again, like I was a college student. I did not have a good diet at all. I would literally eat at any time, anything I wanted. So I made it a thing, like, okay, you know what, like I'm going to stop eating out and I'm just going to start, eating at home, or like taking something from home. That was my diet in the very beginning, because I feel like eating out is never going to like compare to like what you can just make yourself at home, at the end of the day. I'm not saying that was a good diet either, but it was better than just like eating fast food or anything, local around, my school. The transition of like your diet, it's like another huge thing, because same like working out, like it just doesn't happen from one day to another. Your diet, it's like it takes time for your body and like yourself to like adjust to that new like lifestyle of like, or different way of eating, because you're not used to it, and that's okay and that's normal. Yeah, so that's pretty much like how I started my diet, or I started trying to like eat better in the beginning. So how I started like learning like about fitness, a few months in of me working out and things like that, the number one thing that I did from like the very, very beginning is research, 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 non-stop. Like that's all I would do. Every night before I went to bed, well, as you know, I was going to bed, like I would always watch a YouTube video of anything like related to the gym, whether it was like, you know, dieting things, whether it was like workouts, gym hauls, like anything. Like that would be like my lullaby to sleep. I was just watching YouTube videos like all the time. So fast forward, you know, to like, you know, months in of like me starting to work out and all that stuff. Actually, I ended up becoming close with a friend from high school who also, we went to the same college. His name is Fidel. And he was literally, and like till this day, like, you know, he's like so amazing. He really took the time to really show me, like, we don't work out anymore, but he is like a huge shout out, like only main shout out of who I can say that has sincerely, I gained like a lot of like knowledge from him. So like how I mentioned before, like diet is very important, but it's also like a huge challenge. Eventually you need to learn, and this is what I learned, like I learned how to feed my body, okay? And I'll say it again, like I learned how to feed my body. Everybody's body is different. Not everybody, you know, has the same like macros or whatever it is. But yeah, but I did learn a lot as to like how to nurture my body, what exactly my body needs, and yeah. Fast forward to 2019. So after not having my social media for 2 years, yes, 2 years. I didn't have my social media 2017 to 2019. Actually, nobody ever believed me. Every time somebody would ask me for my social media or whatever, they'd be like, oh, like, what's your, you know, Snapchat or Instagram? I'm like, oh, like, I don't have one. And they're like, what? Like, I'm like, they didn't believe me, but I was like, no, I'm not lying. Like, I really don't have one. And I didn't. Again, during those, like that time, I was really just trying to focus myself like out of everything negative that could possibly like come my way. I deleted that for a while, but when I did decide to like get it back, even from the beginning, like my intentions of getting it back was always to like, and you know, that's how I started off, was to like share my passion that I have like with you guys. I didn't know the outcome of what was, you know, going to come out of it, but I just knew that it was something that I felt very proud of and that I actually love to do and that I wanted to share, make other girls and males or whatever like feel confident about themselves, about their body, like self-love. So yeah, so I decided in March to get my Instagram back, and it was probably one of the best things that's like happened to me last year, because I love doing it. Like it makes me so happy doing it, seeing all like the sweet messages and how much you guys support me, and like, you know, the growth, like everything's like so amazing, and I appreciate it so much. And it makes me so happy when like girls send me messages telling me like how I motivate them. I love it. Like that's what I want to do, and I love what I'm doing. And I'm nowhere near where I want to be at yet of, you know, this whole social media thing I have. There's so much more that I want to share with you guys, that I'm excited to share with you guys. As you guys may know, you know, like I love the gym, and let me tell you, like I don't just love the gym because like it makes me look good physically. I love it because it also makes me feel good emotionally, mentally. It's like, it doesn't matter like the mood I'm in, tired, sad, happy, mad, like whatever. Like going to the gym always ends up like bringing like something positive like out of me. Like I never go to the gym and regret going to the gym, you know? It's the opposite. Like, you know, if I don't go, I regret not going. It's just like, it makes you feel so good, like emotionally. Like I feel like, you know, and maybe a lot of people can relate. It just feels like you feel so much better about yourself in like all aspects, and I love it. Like I love doing things for myself. So that pretty much wraps it up. If you stayed till this long, thank you, and I love you. Again, thank you for all the support, all the love that I get. It's amazing. It makes me happy that I can like share my passion of what I love to do with you guys, encourage you guys to like, you know, also like work out, do better for yourself, be more confident, and motivate you. I love it. I love it all. And you guys motivate me. Thank you for watching my first video. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye. Oh, wait. And don't forget, we're not done. Hold on, come back. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, you're already here. Might as well just do it, you know? Come back. Everybody's welcome. And can't wait to see you guys on my next video. Bye.